40% from the field in this game. 17 points from Danny Green, 10 apiece from Duncan and Kawhi Leonard. Oh, the 5 run for the Spurs. They've opened a 6-point lead, and they have another turnover. Duncan all the way in.
That's that pick and pop I was talking about with Vucevic.
Defense, too.
Danny Green, beautiful pass for Duncan.
On their heels. They're letting the San Antonio Spurs get under them, get into them, and kind of dictate what they do on offense. And that's why they're not getting the baskets that they need.
Billy Duncan the other way. Nobody helped him out. Low mid fourth for the young Hornets. Duncan getting by Anderson.
Pieces and it was Rajon Rondo's best friend on the team, and it's almost like they had no more life for the second half of the season.
Duncan the screen with the switch. Now Perkins there. Shot clock is down to 7. Jackson, Duncan.
At the offensive end, and now you add Kevin Martin, who can score in bunches as well.
Duncan.
Look at the mismatch there. You got Bo Williams trying to slap it away.
Touch now.
Last 4.
He's got something you can't teach, and that's size.
Diop to Duncan. Timmy, a little out.
He's trying to find themselves, so you're going to see a lot of turnovers. Duncan.
Avoid. In the area. Now we've seen that 4 or 5 times already. Duncan, him and everyone else. So those are shots you just got to make.
For their 5 have already scored. Duncan against Aldridge.
Timmy up and under.
107-106.
Come back and get him again. Free up Gary.
Neal, 7 seconds. They hedge and double team him. Manu inside Duncan. Score!
Parker, pick and roll with Splitter, doesn't fly. Comes back, gets it from Timmy.
Now to Duncan. Nice fake. And
The way to the dunk when Tim showed up. Jackson to Blair. It's heavy traffic. You can hear the pick and roll from Manu. Back to Tim. Rotates to Jackson. 34 seconds to go, third quarter.
Yeah, Jack wanted to take Duhon in the low block there.
Tim backing down.
Boy, it's late in the ball game.
Timmy the Jackson tries his luck. Won't go. Timmy put back.
You'll feel pretty good about yourselves going in at halftime. Nuggets were down by 20.
Spurs off to a slow shooting start. Have had some good looks. Duncan. Ginobili to check in on the whistle. The same for Thiago Splitter for the Spurs. 10 on the shot clock for Duncan. Against Griffin. One wild garment. Timmy on the drive. Duncan finally corrals it. Bringing it on the break. Still on the dribble.
Figure out, should it go under or over the top? By that time, the ball's already in the basket.
Well, the Spurs, a game after they did...
Down, Duncan.
Yeah, we were pretty good.
Get the tip.
Tonight, Duncan and Parker are playing in their 774th game. This is Tim Duncan taking over.
Well, probably the bigger question, I think, in order to be really a pro at something, it's $10,000. So he
Run by San Antonio. Parker.
Tony Parker finds Tim. Has all 4 of the Spurs points. To the second quarter for DeRozan, who has 8. Toronto snaps the tie. Other people involved or rebound or play defense. And then the scoring came. 13th tie of the game. Duncan off the bench. Duncan nearly stolen by Ariza, and Splitter almost lost it. Feeds Duncan. Singing freeze.
Yeah, flags underneath. Now Duncan. Ginobili. Defended by a flower. Now Duncan. He didn't jump though. I don't think he can. Need to. Now Parker again runs the pick and roll with Duncan.
Back to 27-21. Grizzlies by 6. Duncan matchup against Spates. Rudy Gay, the second chance opportunity. Grizzlies 6 second chance points. Duncan got the ball in the air. Grizzlies 7th turnover. Ginobili. You know what? That was better. Just over 4 minutes in the first quarter. Parker gives it up out in front. Right to the post. Jennings has to pick him up, shades him toward the baseline. Duncan. Obviously, you try to keep Parker and the Spurs out of the paint. But in the first half,
one should get an easy look at the basket. Next time, Kimball Walker knocks down the triple.
The ball moving for the Spurs. Bobcats trying to stay connected. Parker at the top. Here's Ginobili. In from Duncan. There's the switch. Duncan on
points, 50% from the floor, and nearly 8 rebounds. Duncan. Guy shot extremely well in Washington. Duncan goes in. One thing Kevin O'Connor went out in the offseason was to try to show up the three-point shooting, and he found Foy, Mo Williams.
blocker. Dinner being served by Splitter inside. Duncan the other end. Duncan really lost it out of bounds against Ibaka. 8-6 as he hits both free throws. Big fella shoots 82% from the line. He had 15 in San Antonio. Knotted up.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, and Thiago, the Manu weaving his way to the hole. Got tripped up. Nice touch in the lane. McGee with a half dozen. They're led by Fareed and Brewer, 10 each. They immediately responded. Diao to Duncan.
Over Duncan for the shot.
They'll go to Splitter, extra NBA, an assist, 25 a game. And the guy with the ball right now, he's in the top 5 in assist to turnover ratio.
Doubles, 4 of those in the last 6 games.
Well, Timmy's got to keep his feet there. He can't go for a ball fake with Marion shooting a 17, 18-foot.
Duncan back, along with now Neal, Jackson, Kawhi Leonard, and Diaz. Timmy gets Kamen. Great fake, goes up. His second.
Look at him, Mavs falling back into his zone.
Danny Green on the drive. Duncan. They approach defending him.
Oh, sure, they're going to make adjustments. But I think most of it was effort and the fact that we were just running out of gas. That's when we started to get a little tired on the road. Step man take a step toward him. He's able to make that pass, and that's why you see so many Rockets getting wide open on the perimeter.
Duncan wheels in.
Oh, an offensive display by both teams. I mean, you've had both guards, both backcourts, I should say, with ample opportunity to show off.
Yeah, Harden 33, Lynn 21. Here's Parker 31, Ginobili 23. Green quickly into the
That corner going to the right. Lob it in for Duncan. 8 to shoot. Duncan always under control. But it's been a good combination for them. He and Lopez out there together. San Antonio 50, Brooklyn 47. Ginobili swings it. Duncan. Nets have 2 points here in the third quarter. It's a 23-2 extended run going back to the second quarter. Ginobili swings it. Duncan slips to the right.
Players, but he's the kind of guy that would be a great coach even with a weaker team, even a weaker talent. He's just that good of a coach.
Ersan Ilyasova has checked in for the Bucks. Steven. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now it's at 10. Duncan tries to pick Dunleavy off Ginobili. He rolls.
Amazing.
They took it out of Ginobili's hand. Pass for Danny Green. Off the
Years now this guy's been doing it.
Having a terrific year shooting 3. Tony Parker as well. Good passing.
Got to knock those down. You're going to win here in San Antonio.
Ginobili. Duncan able to corral and
They live off deflection to steals.
Duncan with 5 on. Here's Danny Green. Tony again in the paint spots Duncan. Averages in the mid-20s, which is second lowest in the NBA. Duncan again.
against Gasol. Spades commits to a double team. Duncan with 10 to shoot. Cross-court pass. Nearly intercepted by Conley. Mills has it. 5 to shoot. Duncan. Randolph trying to work. Blocked by Duncan. Duncan third in the league. Almost 3 blocks per game.
Duncan gives to Green, now to Tony Parker. Tony nearly slipped, comes back, shovels it to on Waiter's shot. Here comes Parker. Yeah, we totally agree. It's been pretty even there. Timmy in the lane. Right before the half, the Spurs cut it to 8, and then the third quarter, the Spurs had a 10-0 run. It's gone back and forth since. Splitter to
15 of 16 overall. They're playing some of their best basketball.
They're at AT&T Center, the Suns locker room. Here's Parker.
Record in the league 2 years ago, and then had a tremendous record last year.
And Thornton misses the 3. Rebound to Leonard. Duncan's open at the other end.
There against Charlie V. Off the glass, no. Will Bynum strip. Ginobili to Leonard. Ginobili to Duncan. To the paint to Duncan.
1 year at Texas now. After some good prep time in the D-League. Running the show here for the...
All right, there's the Spurs or the Blazers lineup. Duncan leading the break. Anybody gonna... 1:46 to go in the third. Diaw from Jack to Timmy.
Even get a possession or a shot out of that trip down the floor.
Spread it with Green, defended by Mayo. Duncan takes it outside. Joseph into the injured Tony Ball. Splitter comes away with it, and here come the Spurs. Green, Nowitzki, and then Dirk needed some time, even when he got minutes to play. Knock away, James got a piece of it. Neal steps into it.
Season vet. Kawhi Leonard saw an opening, spins, dishes it off to Splitter. Danny Green on the penetration, back to Thiago. To Timmy.
Pull within 3 here. They just need to show him. Like the way we jumped out of the gate. I shoot the ball a little bit, and he's a tough kid.
I just missed this one as Zeller contested. Timmy follows the big block cleanly this time on G. And here comes Manu.
No foul called there.
Timmy on it at 60. Thompson with 8.
So the Spurs manages 2 for 1 here.
Duncan in the paint. Go here in the third. Timmy. Not good. But 25 in the 2 meetings against the Spurs this year. 20 and 10 here. 30 and 10. 4. Duncan to the hole. Blocked. Got it back.
Kawhi Leonard gets an earful.
Inside. Timmy from the...
Took that ball away from Manu Ginobili off the rebound, and Manu took it right back.
Timmy backing down on Bogut.
Wow. It also makes for a long game. No wonder they had to trade him. Talking about 3-hour games with all those guys shooting free throws all the time.
7 on the shot clock. Parker to Timmy. Duncan. Up and up. Wanting it. Parker. Rotates. Kawhi Leonard on the attack. Lays it off for Timmy. Timmy Parker's come up a little gimpy on that ankle. Kawhi Leonard drive by Fareed. Tony in the paint.
Going to have to come out with a statement every time. They're second. Very tricky by the Clippers. Not so subtle. That one, they can't get away with it.
Parker kicks out. Bonner to Leonard. Down to Timmy. Inside. Parker. Going to the bucket. Duncan.
Coach Popovich talked about this before the game, how a team can get inspired when their stars are out, come out and play emotional. It looks like the Heat are ready to play.
And it's Hughes Parker back for the Spurs. Penetrating. Dishing. Duncan with a miss.
Oklahoma City. That's one of the things that are so much green. These are all really great looks by Westbrook in transition. Spurs 1 of 10 from the field. He hasn't been able to find his groove as of late.
1 of 5 tonight.
Dante Jones cashes in at the foul line. And here we go with the San Antonio offense. Duncan off.
Right in front of us.
Joseph on the bounce. Duncan control the glass.
We can say great Scott, right?
Yes, sir. 33-20.
Got a situation like that. Look at the weak side.
Durian.
A bit of his own defense.
Blair goes in.
Played
that side.
Duncan got it.
Quality numbers. They're not a great rebounding team. Just 21st in the league. Duncan.
Block. Kawhi leading it to Parker. Lays it off of the case. 81-74. Gary Neal hitting to you now. Nicolo gives to Blair. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Timmy against Patterson.
7 on the clock. Duncan swings in the lane.
With the basketball, Gary Neal off of his hand. Steve Blake hustling. Came up, lost it to Leonard. 2-on-1, bounce pass. From 2 guys. 4 from Blake and 3 from Jamison. Neal. Move it around the horn. Meeks up in the jersey of Green. Duncan's going to take there. And Green has the rebound.
11-point lead, just about cutting half in with the score here. So Lakers got to get their defense back in order.
Tony Parker not in the game. Duncan. He's doubled. He has it knocked away. It's on the floor. And Duncan again would put themselves in a great position to get in the playoffs with a win here tonight. Duncan
He said, no, you're not taking me down here. Timmy lays it off to Corey. Joseph back to Duncan. Late. Cunningham had that foul. Now misses the shot. Here comes Manu. Feeding
games of his career in terms of back-to-back. Had a 24 and a 23-point game. A 23-point game against San Antonio. Duncan
shot for the Lakers.
Now they got a 4-on-1.
As you would expect, down to your final 3 guards on the roster. Top 4 guards out here tonight.
Another turnover. That's 4 for the Lakers. Duncan in stride. Another turnover, the 13th for the Lakers. Parker the other way, in stride. Duncan and...
But we like seeing Curry now, 1 Parker to 2 quick point guards to see how they can handle each other. But right now, everybody's concentrating inside on 2.
Especially Logan.
Not us now.
Jarrett Jack replaces Klay Thompson, who goes out with 19 points and 4 personal fouls. 8 on the clock against Ezeli. The double scores.
This may be a blessing in disguise.
8-point lead. (56-41), and the crowd silenced again. They were that way both of game number 1 until the last 4 minutes of the 4th, it seemed. 2 minutes to go. 17-point edge. Ezeli now guarding Duncan closer. He'll go to the knives on the floor, and it gets you double.
Ball. Danny Green defending it beautifully, and then Green gets to the loose ball.
Of what Harrison Barnes could be, and the playoffs are coming out for him.
The ability to get going, but I love the poise at the end. Anger to poise.
Morris Dion, 5 to shoot. Parker flips it up.
points, 3 boards, couple of assists. Parker to Duncan. Duncan hammered, count.
So what was seemingly a win that was salted away, now they have to come back and play 5 extra minutes.
Foul trouble, 5 for Gasol, 5 for Duncan. Duncan, Parker pulls up, high archer, short, Duncan the offensive rebound.
In as a power forward and now as a center.
Duncan run, Harden, Dwayne Wade, Stephen Curry. Nice pass, Duncan. Parker to Duncan, and a rare free throw for the Grizzlies. It's only their 6th free throw attempt. They average about.
Kawhi Leonard makes all the passes Mike Conley tries to throw in the pick and roll. Very difficult.
Duncan drives on Gasol, banks it in, Leonard.
That length has really bothered Mike Conley.
And Duncan. San Antonio's only turned it over twice. They've rushed some shots. Duncan backs in. Duncan inside.
On to Steve. Oh my.
Parker trying to find
Duncan, and now oh my goodness. This is the NBA Finals.
Diao into Duncan. Duncan inside. Leonard. Parker finds Duncan. Duncan flips. Duncan. 13-point lead. Just over 5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Spurs trying to head to Miami with a 3-2 edge here in these finals. Duncan fakes, spins inside.
But this is the end of the floor that Eric's supposed to want. Single coverage by Sean Duncan goes right.
San Antonio to play small, but still into the locker room. Ray Allen in for him. You can't take away everything, so Chalmers is open.
Wade coming right back out onto the floor. As Ginobili throws another. Not that time. Leonard the rebound. His 10th rebound in the first half. Ginobili pushes. In and out. Halfway down. By the way, for Dion, that's only his 5th three-pointer of the playoffs. Nice entry pass.